I'm too tired for this shit, man. Too fucking tired. But I have to call out the bullshit wherever I see it. And yesterday, I was just, calmly browsing Kotaku in action last night because I had nothing to do. And it was nearly autumn, so the summer happiness was leaving me already. And I discovered some very interesting subreddits, or whatever you call them, posts, I guess. And it was about Ryu and what he looks like in the new Street Fighter V game, or at least one of the skins you can use. And in it you can clearly see that he is quite ripped, possibly the most ripped he has ever been in a video game ever. Like, that guy is insanely muscular and powerful, and over at the Mary Sue and other places, but we'll get to those other places, they can't help but fawn over it. They can't help but fall in love with how hot Ryu looks. I mean, Ryu's been the hottest he's ever been in over 10 years nearly. Incredible. I mean, the transformation from some scrawny little martial arts fighter with nice hair to a massive Goku-like martial arts fighter with nice hair. Incredible. Exactly what the Mary Sue are looking for in their men. And then below it is a photo of a female video game character who is also as objectified as Ryu in the game, and we can see that the Mary Sue is not happy at all with it. But let's just read both of these headlines, and this is from the Mary Sue, of course. Street Fighter V's pre-order costume design looks amazing, especially hot Ryu. And that was on August the 31st, 2015. Keep the dates in mind. And below is Rainbow Mika returns to the ring in Street Fighter V. She hasn't changed a bit since 1998. And this was in August the 27th. And it says below, I'm sure I don't need to explain yet again how silly it is that women in fighting games often perform a particular type of campy posed sexuality that is often surreal at best and alienating at worst, and also something that I forced myself to grow desensitized to after playing these games for many, many years. Yeah, I'm sure you've played fighting games for many, many years, otherwise you would not be writing an article about how you have to desensitize yourself. Surely if you were a fan of fighting games, this would not bother you in one bit. Yeah, apparently it does bother you, despite how desensitized you are. But let's carry on. That said, I still think there are a couple of aspects to our Mika that make her a little more interesting than a character like, say, Cammy, whose sexualization is a bit more insidious. And this is both written by the same person, Maddie Myers. And what we see is the double standard, the social justice, feminist, particularly female double standard that we see all too often in not just the media, but in real life. I've seen some of my friends objectify the hell out of male models. You know, those handsome male models who get paid to look handsome, and whenever they see guys doing the same thing to their female model, the ones that they find attractive, female models who do it for the same reasons as the male guys do, they get in a hissy fit. They don't like the fact that this girl's being objectified, even though she's doing her job that she's being paid to do. That she wouldn't have done if she didn't think it was wrong, And this is just another, example of their hypocrisy. And I just like the fact it's in a 4-day gap. Like, it only took 4 days for Miss Maddie Myers to suddenly become a hypocrite. Incredible, isn't it? But it just annoys me, this double standard. How come I am attacked for, thinking that a certain fake person in a video game, because remember, these aren't real, these people are not real, is kind of good looking and it appeals to me. How come I am attacked for that? How come I'm attacked for saying, wow, this character looks amazing, Jesus Christ, those boobs are quite, well animated. Yeah, it's okay for Maddie Myers to fawn over Ryu's 8-pack, well, 16-pack, whatever the fuck he's carrying on his chest. It's okay for her to do that. Yeah, I am attacked for that. And don't worry, the stupid continues. We've only just jumped down this rabbit hole. We've got to see where it ends. I'm sure there's countless other examples, but I think I'd like to use our old favourite, Patricia Hernandez, who also wrote an article about Ryu. And she says, Street Fighter V's bearded Ryu is the hottest Ryu. And this was the same day, the 31st. And this is from a guy called, I'm going to use his Twitter handle, Xander756. I think this was the man who posted it on Kotaku in Action. And he says, at X Patricia, wait a second, weren't you complaining about objectification of women in video games? Yet with Ryu, it's fine. A hypocrite, I see. Patricia Hernandez, noticing the hypocrisy, goes, what's a Ryu? Ha ha ha, you can't backpedal against us. Gamers are always watching. The internet never forgets. And of course, she blocks him immediately. She blocks him because she was found out. So this is only going to be a quick video, and I'm going to try not to and repeat myself over and over again. But it's just funny that guys cannot, try and, discuss what they find attractive in a woman. They just can't. We cannot do this without being called sexist, misogynist, horrible. No, just because the type of woman that we find attractive is somehow offensive to the person that we don't find attractive. Like say it doesn't matter who you're talking about. It doesn't matter. You could be talking about curvaceously voluptuous women, and yet the skinny girls and the fat girls will come out and say, that's sexist! How dare you not find us attractive? How dare you talk about these women and objectify them, even though you could just be talking about it because, you have nothing else to talk about. And it's pretty okay for you to talk about. See, it could happen. You could talk about the fat girls lovely, because some guys do like fat girls. And the skinny girls and the voluptuous girls were like, rah, 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 sexist. And then when a girl does it, talking about men, what they find attractive, and, when they're objectifying video game characters like Ryu, it's okay. It's alright. And when guys call it out, it's like, huh, it's different. It's different. Shut up, shitlord. Stop trying to take away our freedom of speech. Incredible, isn't it? And these stupid ideologues, they've gotten away with it for too long, and I'm glad that their shit is being called out on. Because if it weren't for Gamergate, these people would have gotten away with it. So, anyway, I'm going to end it here because I'm going to start repeating myself. This has been CharmingMan93. Like and share the video, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I will see you later.